All right. Testing microphone. All is good. Okay, so welcome to this new week where we've got a whole brand new week of trades that can happen. Okay, so anyways, welcome back. Thank you for spending time with me today. And why don't we actually jump on in and take a look at what the market holds for us together. Now, before we start, just a kind reminder, everything we do here is purely for entertainment purposes and also for educational purposes only, okay? In no way or form am I providing that we are providing any financial advice. This is not what we're here for, okay? We're here to study the markets, take a look, jumping on some opportunities, and testing, see how accurate certain strategies are, okay? So let's actually dive into this Forex journey together here with WPAT. So first thing first, when we jump on in, okay, we always have to remember one super crucial thing, which is notes. Take notes. We used to take notes when we're in school. At least that's what I was trying to do, and I'm sure you guys were working very hard on taking notes as well. So let me just find my notes. There we are. And we can continue with our exciting journey together. Okay. So, we basically trade every Monday, right? We take a look at the markets every Monday together. And, these are some of the notes that we've been doing. For all of you new people here, thank you for joining us. Okay, this is exciting times because the market just opened for, Europe. Okay, so this is what we've done last week on the 17th. Oh, no, wait. Nothing registered? For real? Oh, no. Okay. Seems like I didn't register any of my trades as of last week. Well, we could always go take a look at our live stream from last week, and you guys can see. So just to make sure, I'm going to press Control S. I'm going to save it immediately. Okay, today is the 24th. Okay, and what we will want to take a look at is what is in the markets holding us. Or what's holding in the market for us to start entering into certain trades. So for all of you out there, if you guys want to look at anything together, hey, by all means, leave a comment. Okay, I'm more than happy to jump in and take a look at it together. Well, let's actually jump on in. Any trading opportunities? Okay, I'm glad there's music, or else this would be very awkward. Okay, alrighty, great. Oh, whoops, jumped on in too early with some information. Okay, let's quickly take a look. Okay, so we got a hanging man, which is cool. Okay, we've got a hanging man, potential of a bear momentum. Okay, if anything, this is a nice harami that we're seeing. Okay, now H4, notice something. Okay, the highs are actually getting lower and lower, which is great. This is sort of creating a channel, as you can see over here, right? A lot of people like drawing these channel stuff. Yeah, so you see last week it was on an overbought section for this technical analysis, respecting, coming down. Okay, we got a beautiful bearish engulfing. Okay, so it's sort of respecting the channel, okay, but do keep in mind H1 now is basically oversold, okay. So you know, by seeing the oversolds on the RSI, okay, on H1, it could be an indicator that a lot of people may start jumping on the other trend, okay. Now basically it seems like there's still quite a bit of momentum for it to go bearish because broke below some key support resistance points. You see, broke below a key resistance point, or should I say a support point now, okay, and then now this should be aiming for a secondary support, okay. Okay, if we were trading on D1, technically speaking, with all of this would be a bear, okay. It would be a sell. If we're trading on H4, we will be respecting the channel, and then if it's at H1, basically it wouldn't let us have an entry for a sell anymore, okay. So so if we were trading on H4, okay, so the chances of a sell isn't the best place to enter right now. If anything, you want to actually place a sell only on a higher part of this channel. So what I'm gonna do is I will set up a sell limit, okay? In the case that, let's say, it reaches a higher level, which comes back to my support resistance point, and then it'll enter into a sell. So this is what we're gonna do, okay? So anyway, reason for today's Euro GBP. Okay. One. Okay. Okay. And yet at the same time, oh sorry, wrong setup. Okay, H4, oh sorry, H1, basically bear engulf, sell. You see, so because we're doing all of this for entertainment and educational purposes only, okay, we will be taking on certain trades that most likely, if we were to do it with, you know, on my account, okay, I wouldn't do it, okay, because when we have any confusions in the analysis, right, it's better just to wait it off and not enter, okay. But what we're gonna do is, because of this confusion, and also we do see H1, H4 have a bear channel, okay, then what I want to do is set up a limit order, okay, sell. Done. So I made my note. It isn't purely oversold just yet, so our entry for a buy isn't very strong. Okay. If you guys want to know more about this in-depth trade, and then also for what the future may hold for this specific trade, let me know. Okay. We will actually provide a one-on-one video chat to actually go through these trades with you here at WPAT, okay, if you are one of our VIP clientele. All right, so what else shall we take a look at today? Maybe we should take a look at all of the major stuff. Okay. Okay, so GBP USD. Looks like it's riding the waves, okay. D1 missed, well, if we did a sell as of last week, we would have been beautifully profitable, I think we did a few. Okay. By looking at the candles itself, right, you see, well, it's getting higher and higher, but then it's also just basically trading within these continuation sandwiches. Okay, so you see it's bear. It seems like it's gonna just create a bearish sandwich. But the good thing is on H4, look at this. Oversold, oversold, okay? Over here, oversold, oversold. First oversold, so we were fooled. Second one, it didn't create an oversold. Okay, so it basically created like an evening star on H1, okay, which indicates a possible momentum moving forward, going down. Key location. If any trades are deemed to happen for the GBP USD, possibly bullish movement shall occur. Okay, bullish movement occurring seems to be more likely. Okay. As you see, it is still on a bullish trend. Okay. Since H4 is already on oversold. Okay, actually we'll be skipping GBP USD for today. Let's take a look at USD CHF. Okay, very prominent morning star, and we have a secondary confirmation overbought, oversold, oversold. Beautiful. So this is worth taking a note. Just a reminder, you know, the higher the time frame, usually the better the analysis or the technical analysis would happen. Also, the higher it is in the time frame charts, right? The more accurate the actual candles or the raw candle data will be. Okay, so morning star. Okay, that indicates a buy. It also has our RSI stochastics oversold. Okay, so then based on this, we shall enter into a buy. Now, just a kind reminder, right? Everything we do here, we are going to be testing the markets for you. Okay, so in no way or form are we telling you to actually place the exact same trades. Look, because we don't own the market, and moreover, we're doing this for demonstration purposes, okay? And moreover, this is on a demo account. Now, we do have a real account that is actually operating, but obviously it will take similar trades, but not all of them the same. You know, if you guys want more information on that, do message WPAT. Okay, H4. We got H4, it's already reaching up almost into the oversold on RSI. Stuck here on the resistance points. Let's take a look. See, gaps, and it did close, you know, beautiful. Whenever you see gaps, it will always close. This is how you know you can trade. Okay, great. So you see, you would have actually placed a sell over here for the USD CHF. Okay, oh sorry. It didn't reach the oversold zone actually for H1. So it seems like there may be some momentum for it to come back down. Especially looking at all of the moving averages, you know. But just by the candles itself, you know, you've got a very, very prominent morning star, you know, over here as well. So morning star, you know, that gap that created basically a in and out. Okay. we will enter into a purchase and then buy. Great. Euro USD. Basically, anything in the euros would be quite interesting this week. Oh, and the US dollar as well, actually. Okay, D1 oversold. Right, it's coming back down. Wow, look at that. Just went all the way down, creating an oversold sections. Well, based on D1, right, which we cannot ignore. Oops. Right, overall the trend seems to still be bullish, okay? So, you know, by respecting the movement, it will come back down. Okay, most likely breaking below this. Okay, resistance point is going to break below, and then once it breaks below, most likely it will continue upwards. Okay. But as of this week's news for the US dollar, we may see some more resistances, you know, being, oh sorry, supports being broken. We're a bit too late to enter into the market anyways for this. Okay, bullish engulfing, beautiful, went upwards. H4, oversold. Bearish harami, good entry possibility. H4, I'm sorry, H1, oversold as well. And then you got that twist, the tweezer tops. Okay. This seems a bit confusing because on the M1s it's showing it's very bullish right now, right? But as you already know, this indicator is always very laggy, okay? Okay. We will enter into the markets with USD JPY. H4. Great. And moreover, you have that you know, bearish harami, okay, that has occurred. H1. Yeah, you have the tweezer tops, you know, same thing for the H4. Okay. H1 top. Okay, so let's actually enter into a sell. All right, well, let's quickly take a look at gold. I'm sure a lot of people want to take a look at gold as our last one. Seems like we are in a few trades with gold. Let's take a look at what's going on. All right, so the good thing is we've basically started with 10,000, you know, trading basically like once or twice a day per week. We've able to cash in a total balance of $12,894. Obviously floating right now, we're looking at $1,319, right? Very interesting. All right, so let's take a look. Gold. Our gold orders are sort of stuck. Oh, and look at the GBP JPY. All right, well, GBP JPY, shall we let it respect the stop loss and take profits? Or shall we exit? we're basically on a buy. Okay. See, it's getting higher and higher, higher lows. See, higher lows. Okay, but it's also forming a triangle. Okay. So it does seem like H1, it's already on overboughts on the RSI stochastic. Markets may be coming down, testing the markets a little bit. Yeah. You see the double top, or sorry, we call that the tweezer top, isn't very good for the market. Lower lows, lower highs. Okay, we better cash out. Let's cash out for now, okay? Unfortunately, we did set a stop loss. We also set a take profit, okay, on our support resistances. The chances of it coming back to hit our SL is much higher, so we shouldn't be taking our chances. So, congratulations, we have just made ourselves earn some extra profits. Okay, but we are stuck in a few trades with gold, huh? We have a buy somewhere, which doesn't make sense. Maybe long ago it did. On the 20th. So on the 20th, we had a buy, which 20th. Okay, all right, well, that's weird because based on the RSI stochastics, buy shouldn't have happened. Possibly the buying power is on, you know, these candlesticks and the trend itself. You see, this was what the trend was looking at. So, you know, we were trading with the trend. Teaches us that trend trading sometimes may not always work. Okay, so D1, yeah, sort of reaching, you know, the limits of its trend. Okay, it's creating like you know, lots of dojis, so making people want to buy. You have a hammer there, so obviously indicating an upwards movement. Okay, great. So, you know, it will go bullish, but we are stuck. We're too far away from the current price. So if we do see ourselves in a possible bullish situation, it is best to enter into a buy. Okay, based on the trend itself, it would be smart to actually buy. Let's take a look at the candles itself. Wow, it's creating a head and shoulder thing. So if it really does create it, it may come all the way down, huh? But RSI is already nearing the bottom, so we don't have to worry too much. H1 oversolds have occurred, so we should actually have a buy. Yeah, so buy should happen. Okay. So for gold, this is what we're gonna do. Based on H4, what we're seeing is basically support resistance breaking up higher and higher, okay, and you're also seeing quite a bit of dojis, okay, creating possibly like confusion zones. And then on D1, basically, you know, you do see a morning, an evening stars, potentially a sell, okay, but then on H1, it seems like it will still continue to go up a little higher, okay, because you do have your oversolds on H1. But then the trend direction technically is bearish. Huh. How exciting is that, right? So this is what we will do. If you're stuck in similar situation, okay, and you're unsure of what the trend may be, okay, always take a look at the analysis and try to exit the trades as swiftly as possible. So what we want to do, okay, any form of remaining stop loss, you know, sell limits or whatnot, let's just remove them all. Okay, so it's less noise. Okay. Overall, you see it broke below. Great. So you see that was the trend. Okay, that was a bearish. That was the bullish trend, which broke below. Okay, so once it breaks below, high chance it will go down. Okay. D1, it just broke below, but the chances of it coming back up will be quite high, especially with all our H1 data. Okay, you see H1 data. So this is what you do. Okay, since we're too far off, okay, from this, the loss is too great. Let's actually exit some of the losses. Since we already made some profits, let's cut some losses. Okay, and then let's recalibrate into a new trade, so we could save some margin. Okay, so what you want to do is modify. Okay, market execution. Great. Let's actually close off the trade. Great. So we closed off 0.15 lots. Okay, gives us a bit more margin, and now we can actually enter into a new trade. Okay, so based on H1 with basically our morning star, okay, we will enter into a buy, okay, and try to recover. So what you want to do is 0.5, okay, we're going to do a buy. Now, because of our major trend that has occurred, that has a new trend on H4, okay, what you want to do now is to also place, apparently, a sell, okay? So we will do both. We'll cash in on both directions. Good thing is we have these trades on both directions, so now we could try to average them out, see where we could close them off, and then because it's hedged, we don't have to worry too much of the losses. We've already locked in quite a bit of loss for our gold. So what we want to do now is try to average everything out to try to exit our trades with minimal losses as possible. And let's see how it will pan out. Okay, guys. So my last note. H1, oh sorry, D1. Star, sell. Okay, H4, trend broken. Oh, sorry. Okay. And then you have your hammer on H1. Hammer, so buy, and H1 RSI overbought, oversold. Great. Save. Okay, so that's all of our notes for today. Okay, so anyways, it seems like we are on a good direction for our buy order on gold. Okay, let's see how this pans out. Okay, we'll keep on observing it and monitoring and try to close basically the trades with minimal losses as possible. Okay, so thank you for your time. Hope to see you next week.